Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Newport Gulls pregame show. It's time for the manager show. Tom Vaquero, head coach Al Leyva. Coach, another elimination game being played here at Cardines Field. On Friday, you played against Danbury, Game 3, one of the best games of the season. What do you expect out of the guys tonight? How are the nerves?
Hey, these guys, it's up to them, and, like I said before, people ask me, hey, you ready to do it? And I go, I don't have to play. I just got to put the sign on or put the lineup up, and hopefully, they do the rest. And, yesterday was a tough one. We had the lead going into – the way I look at it, I think it was going in the 7th inning. We needed 4 more outs, basically, other than the 9th inning. Of course, they didn't bat. So, we were looking at, 7 outs and 3-run lead, and we just couldn't do it. And that's the difference, So, hopefully tonight we'll play, all 9 innings or however long it takes. The last 3 or 4 games, it seems like we let teams back in at the end of the game. So, we can control that. We'll be on the winning side. So, we'll see what happens tonight.
You talk about the loss last night, obviously a tough loss for the team. If you could point to one thing, was it the bullpen not coming through in the clutch? What was it in that game?
It's just a little bit of everything, not performing when we need to. But, like I've said, it's defining moments. And, it could be as early as the first inning, luckily we got a home run, right? But, as an example, it could be like, maybe it's the 3rd inning, right? And we got runners on first and second, we don't get a bunt down. That's a defining moment. It didn't happen last night, but you just never know when that defining moment is. And and yesterday was about the 7th inning, and we just didn't get it done. So hopefully, the guys were pretty upset. They felt like they gave that one away. I think if you asked them, they probably told you the same thing. So the good thing with these guys, they fight till the end. So we always have a chance. And this is our first time. I know Friday was, our backs are to the wall, but it was both teams. This is the first time that we're back, our backs are against the wall, and then hopefully, tomorrow then it's both teams again. So we'll see what we come out, and, hopefully we get good pitching. Like, if you get good pitching, you got a chance to win the ball game. So see what we do tonight.
It's going to be Paul Campbell on the mound for you tonight. Came out and closed that game against Danbury on Friday. Showed a lot of fire, as I was saying with GM Chuck Pava, but obviously, you guys like what you saw from him. What do you expect out of him tonight?
Of anything, he's just going to compete. And in today's game, for tonight's game, that's what we need. We need somebody to go in there and compete. And, whoever it was, and it happened to be Paul today. So, if he can just compete, give us a chance to make the ground, catch the fly ball, get the ground balls, we got a shot at winning this thing.
And, Coach, is there any chance we see Hunter Shriver tonight? And can you give our fans an update on Troy Dixon?
No, you won't see Hunter tonight. We're hoping that maybe with the win tonight, he'll go tomorrow. But that would be his first time going 4 days off, pitching on the 5th. But, if you're going to play in the major leagues, that's what you're going to do. So, but I don't know. We actually put to be announced for tomorrow, the pitcher. So we're going to kind of just wait and see what happens tonight and who we don't use. And then Troy's actually feeling worse. He said on the bus, I guess they told the bus on the bus way home, he was feeling sick. So today he doesn't feel good. He didn't even take BP. The last 2 days he's taken BP. So, I think it's just still, again, it's going to be day to day.
Well, thanks, Coach. All the best in tonight's game. Hopefully tomorrow I'll be boarding that bus with you to Mystic for Game 3. But first we got to go win tonight. So that'll do it for the manager's show here, and Newport Gulls baseball starts right now on the NECBL Broadcast Network. Enjoy.